Pressed or piped cookies use a soft dough that is able to be forced through a bag or press, but still firm enough to hold its shape. One of the most common examples of this is Spritz cookies, which are buttery, fragile, and drier cookie from Germany. To begin making the Spritz cookies, add the butter, sugar, and salt into a mixer bowl. Next, cream the ingredients together until they become light and fluffy. If necessary, pause the mixer and scrape down the sides of the bowl to ensure that everything combines evenly. After creaming the butter and sugar, slowly incorporate the eggs, yolk, and vanilla extract. If desired, food coloring can also be added at this point. The mixture is ready once it is all smooth and creamy. Once the wet ingredients are all combined, remove the bowl from the mixer and in a separate bowl, sift the flour. When the flour is sifted, begin to mix it in with the other bowl until it is just incorporated. The batter should resemble a stiff paste. We'll be mixing on a low speed until the flour is just combined. You don't want to overmix these cookies or they will end up being tough. You want to mix until just combined, and then you can finish the folding by hand and mixing it so you don't, again, overwork the dough. You want to keep it nice and tender. There shouldn't be any dry patches of flour left behind. Now that the dough is ready, it's time to pipe it into shapes for baking. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then prepare a piping bag with a large star tip and fill the bag about 2/3 full. We'll use this hand to help scrape the mixture and deposit it in the bag. Twist the bag and hold it in between your thumb and your forefinger in the crook. That way you can use the palm of your hand to squeeze and get the most pressure going forward to pipe the cookie out nice and evenly. After the bag is filled, apply gentle pressure and pipe uniform rosettes onto parchment-lined sheet pans. If adding toppings is desired, allow the shaped dough to cool in the freezer for a few minutes before adding. Nuts, sprinkles, and cherries can be great additions. Use your right hand to squeeze and your left hand to guide. If you need some help, you can anchor the paper down with a little dot of the cookie batter first. Just put a little dot on the paper on the tray, and it will hold your paper down in place so it won't move. You want to continuously apply pressure and keep twisting so that you have a good grip on the cookie dough. And keep nice, tight circles. Once the cookies are piped, place them in the oven to bake until the outer edges of the cookie appear light golden brown, which could take anywhere from 10 to 18 minutes. When the cookies are done, remove them from the oven. Allow the cookies to cool for a few minutes before transferring to a cooling rack. Spritz cookies are very popular around the holiday season and can be colorfully decorated for beautiful presentation platters. They can be topped with sprinkles and nuts and even dipped in tempered chocolate. Because they're typically smaller items, they are often sold in bake shops by the pound rather than individually. Spritz cookies are a classic buttery cookie with a beautiful presentation and are a crowd-pleasing favorite.